Have you ever wondered what secrets might be hiding in your own home? One rainy afternoon, three friends, Leo, Mia, and Sam, were exploring the dusty old attic. Behind a stack of forgotten boxers, they stumbled upon a heavy wooden chest. With a creak, the lid opened, revealing not gold or jewels, but an old, rolled-up piece of parchment. As Leo unrolled it, a soft, golden light began to glow from the lines drawn on its surface. It was a treasure map, but this was no ordinary map. The ink seemed to shimmer and move, as if alive. The path on the map wasn't fixed. It twisted and turned, and strange symbols pulsed with a magical light. A riddle appeared in glowing letters at the top, where the sun sleeps and the moon wakes. A journey of wits is what it takes. The friends looked at each other, their eyes wide with excitement. This wasn't just a map. It was a magical quest waiting to happen. The clues would only appear if they could solve the puzzles along the way. Their boring rainy day had just turned into the adventure of a lifetime. Without a second thought, they decided they had to follow it. A real treasure hunt. Mia cheered. They raced downstairs, their hearts pounding with anticipation. They quickly packed their backpacks with essentials: a compass, a water bottle, some snacks, and a flashlight just in case. With the glowing map held tightly in Leo's hands, they stepped out the back door and into the woods behind the house. The adventure had officially begun. Where would the magical map lead them first? The glowing path on the map led them deep into the woods, stopping at the base of an enormous, ancient oak tree. Its branches twisted towards the sky like gnarled arms. The map now showed a new riddle. I have bark but no bite. I have rings but no finger. What am I? Sam, who loved riddles, shouted, "A tree." As he said the word, several symbols carved into the tree's trunk began to glow faintly. They had to arrange the symbols in the right order. After a few tries, they matched the pattern on the map. A section of the bark slid aside, revealing a new carving, an arrow pointing east. Their next clue sent them eastward, but their path was soon blocked by a wide, gurgling river. The map showed a picture of them on the other side, with a simple drawing of logs tied together. It wants us to build a raft. Mia realized. It seemed impossible at first. The river looked fast, but they remembered the map was about a journey of wits. Leo found some sturdy fallen logs. Mia gathered strong vines, and Sam figured out the best way to tie them all together. It was hard work, and they had to try a few times before their raft was stable, but they didn't give up. Pushing their little raft into the water, they paddled across, learning that by working together, they could overcome anything. Once they reached the other side, soaked but triumphant, the map's path led them to a steep cliff face covered in a thick curtain of ivy. It looked like a dead end, but the map showed a hidden opening. Leo gently pushed aside the vines, and there it was, the dark entrance to a cave. A cool, mysterious breeze drifted out. They took a deep breath, switched on their flashlights, and stepped inside. The magical map lit up brightly, revealing the cave wasn't just a straight tunnel. It was a maze of winding passages. Glowing symbols appeared on the walls, each one a new puzzle to solve to choose the correct path. The puzzles inside the cave grew harder and harder. One puzzle required Mia's sharp eye for patterns, another needed Sam's knack for numbers, and a third demanded Leo's steady hand to trace a complex shape without touching the sides. At one point they faced a large stone door with 3 locks. They were stuck. Frustration began to set in until Mia remembered how they built the raft. "We can't do this alone," she said. "We have to combine our skills." Leo noticed the locks corresponded to symbols from their previous puzzles. Sam recalled the order, and Mia saw the final pattern. Together, they turned the keys, and the heavy door rumbled open. Beyond the door was a small, circular chamber. In the center, illuminated by a beam of light from a crack in the ceiling, sat a beautiful, sparkling chest. It wasn't dusty and old like the one in the attic. This one seemed to hum with a gentle energy. With their hearts beating fast, they gathered around it and slowly lifted the lid. Inside, there wasn't gold, but something far more surprising. The chest was filled with amazing books on astronomy and invention, a set of high-quality tools for building things, and a box of paints with every color imaginable. These were treasures of knowledge, creativity, and skill. As they looked at the contents of the chest, a wave of understanding washed over them. They shared not for riches, but for their incredible journey. The map hadn't led them to gold, it had led them to discover their own abilities. The real treasure wasn't what they found in the chest, but the teamwork, the problem-solving skills, and the confidence they had gained along the way. They had learned to persevere, to think creatively, and to rely on each other. That was a treasure they would keep forever. Packing the books and tools carefully into their bags, they felt happy and wise. The journey back home felt much shorter. The sun was setting, casting a warm glow over the woods. They couldn't wait to tell everyone about their incredible adventure and start exploring the new treasures of knowledge they had found. Back in the attic, they placed the magical map carefully back in its chest, knowing it would be ready for them whenever a new adventure called. After all, the greatest discoveries are the ones you make with your friends. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.